This for my Aries. Okay, Aries, let's see. God given like a vision for my Aries. Let's see, Aries. Let's see if there's anything for you from universe for our Aries, whoever you are. Let's just see. Sorry about that, Aries. Okay, we got like Aries having like a picnic with your child, maybe 1 or 2 years old. He might not be that old. It's like a little picnic scene, like you sitting on a blanket, sitting on the grass or whatever's going on. Here comes like a dog though. Let's hold for a minute. Wait a minute, Aries. Wait a minute. So I'm thinking, Aries, you gotta be, if you're Aries who have a small child between 1 and 2, and you go on picnics or sit in a park on the grass, anything like that, I don't want you to be scared or anything like that, but I want you to take this, what I'm saying, as something serious. Because we got a big vicious dog coming, and it's gonna grab onto your your baby, and have your baby shaking your baby like a rag doll. And this is what I say. Where is the darn owner? I don't even see no owner to the dog. That's the thing about it. I don't even see an owner. He's like brown and white, the dog. So I'm trying to make out what this is. A pit bull. Let me see what he is. A pit bull. If he's not a pit bull, what is he, Lord? Let me see. He kind of like a pit bull. He looked like a pit bull kind of dog, because some of them look different. The dogs, right? I gotta get their names straight. To me, it seems like a pit bull. He's mostly brown, but brown with black mixed in his brown, and he got white around his nose, a white face, like the white face around his nose, but then around his eyes is the brown with the black in it, and all of his body looks like that. He just coming out of nowhere. He's vicious. So I'm going to leave that alone. Ugh. So I know the healing cards got to go with whoever you are, because we got to make sure if this baby going to survive. Okay, let's see, universe. Big, that's not good for the Aries. I don't like that. Okay, universe, you know all about it. So here's your baby. Be cautious when you like, look, here's a travel card. Look, you're going to the park, right? Travel. When you travel to the park, be cautious, Aries. What else you got down here? So, job. Oh, you in your own storyline, Aries? I just think that's, boy, God is so good. Look at my Aries. You in your own storyline. Look at you, Aries. Hey. Oh, my goodness. You in your own storyline. I love when that happens. Oh, my goodness. You've been ignoring, Aries. You have been ignoring, evidently. God don't want you to ignore this, Aries. You heard me say about if you got a small child and you do picnics or whatever in a park, that some vicious dog is running loose, maybe on the day that you had your baby out. God don't want you to ignore this day, whatever day that is, right? Because God said you've been ignoring maybe safety. Okay, let's just flow from my Aries. See here, the chaplain, you're dealing with a priest as far as your baby. Hoping your child pull through, because these healing cards right here, what I'm doing, see, that's why I picked it up, because of what I heard with the, what I saw with the, it's not a game, God saying. You better take this stuff serious, right? So let's just flow. I'm coping with this thing. You're going to be coping with this thing. Let's just flow for the Aries. Travel. Let me just try to put it in order some kind of way. So you might be, so we can put it two ways for the Aries. If you're looking for work, Aries, let's just focus on that. So Aries, we have that, like I told you, what I just saw was a picnic or anything like that, sitting out on the grass or whatever, like having like a little picnic or whatever with your baby sitting down, and some vicious dog gonna come approach and gonna get a hold of your baby and have your baby and shaking your baby like a rag doll. It look like a pit bull dog. There's nothing really you can do, seem like. So God's saying that you do a lot of ignoring. Maybe you've been doing stuff like this anyway. But God wants you to know that some kind of way you're going to run into some dog out there. And God wants you to not take this lightly. Because whoever you are, you're going to travel to the park or whatever you're going to do, wherever it's at. Because we got the porch front outside. That means outside also. Follow me? Or you might have a porch, however it's going. Okay, we got the tranquilizer. So maybe whoever you are, you take pills. Or you just going to have anxiety when this happens to your baby, right? So God's saying that whoever you are, you're going to have to speak out. Speak out on what? Speak out on it now about people having their dogs on leashes or what happened to your child. Follow me? Because it left you with tarnished feelings. Follow me? Something you're going to have to cope with it. God said you're going to have to cope with it. Because God telling you this is not a game, right? Because you are Aries who have been ignoring safety as far as being in a park, sitting in a park, and just outside, period, with your child. As far as in the park, because dogs travel the park, right? So we have right here that some kind of way you're going to need a priest or chaplain or whoever to pray for your baby's very life, right? So let's see, we're going to finish with you looking at that limited sky high that your baby can survive. Follow me? But God wanted you to do your duties, and your duties would be that you kept your baby safe. Your role duties mean you should have been looking at your surroundings. So we're going to leave that alone as far as that part right there. So I'm going to take it to love, because it seems like this love and job. So we have right here, whoever Aries is, some kind of way, maybe you've been anxious. Right? And you've been coping with being anxious because you have somebody who might have cheated on you, or you thinking about cheating yourself, anything like that. You might go to a pastor or something like that to talk to the pastor about it. Follow me? Because maybe you've been ignoring the signs, or your person been ignoring you, but shortly you've been thinking about cheating maybe. Because it says right here that you're in a trio, God saying that means that your person cheating or you cheating. But the person saying they love you, or you saying you love your person, and you're going to speak on it now because you got tarnished feelings about this thing. Anything like that. So it says right here that when you keep talking about your ex, God says you need to go back to the person, or the person need to go back to the person's ex. If they're going to keep talking about this person, go ahead and travel back to the person. Because it says right here that let's see, because you got feelings, you melt like butter when it come down to your person, or your person melt like butter when it come down to whoever this ex is, the person cheating with, anything like that. So we can leave that alone, and we can go to this right here. Here is my chopping of the wood card. This simply means that your person need a job, or your person doing a job. Follow me? Okay? God say limits are sky high for your person, right? Your person need to heat up your person's oil and get the job, right? Get on to the wall duties and make some things happen and get the job. to make some duties happen, to get a job. Everything flowing with the job. It's going to be sure that your person get a special delivery. If your person do all the things right here to get the job and go travel to make it happen also. Speak out now about it also. Follow me? And shortly, your person will be getting a job because Aries been ignoring it, right? And really not saying a bunch about your person getting a job. You just been coping with this thing, right? Okay, so it might have caused anxiety for my Aries, right? So is this it for my Aries universe? Okay, we got books. Okay, you matter, Aries. God's saying, or you looking at yourself that you matter, right? You might be dealing with some books, or your person might be dealing with books, or anything as far as books, or you might write a book. No more so what's. It's flattering to the Aries, but you want something to change. You want your person to get a job, or God telling you no more so what's. It's flattering. You need to watch your child at the park, or whatever it is, because you want to know, do your person's ex matter, or your person want to know, do your ex matter, or we got a Taurus moon here. Somebody act like a Taurus because, yeah, God say touch a tree, Aries. Okay, because somebody want to get to the melting pot, or you there. You might tell your person just leave you alone. Anything like that. Let's just flow. Is that it for the Aries? I think that's it, Aries. I'm dragging it out for my Aries. I took it 3 ways as far as love for the Aries, you and your child, and you and the job. I took it 3 ways for my Aries, okay? Let's just flow. These are healing cards. All 3 is considered healing. Follow me? For the sign of the Aries. Let's just flow. Okay, let's see, Aries. Okay, let's see for the Aries. Suppose I went right here. Sorry, Aries. Here you go. Here, so I gotta keep things together. Okay, let's see. That's it for the Aries.